Hi, I'm Lisa Turkhurst, author of Unglued, Making Wise Choices in the Midst of Raw Emotions. And I thought I would just share a little bit from my heart today about why I wrote this book. The last book I wrote, Made to Crave, was all about my struggle of what goes in my mouth. This book, Unglued, is all about the struggle of the words that come out of my mouth. I think maybe like most women, there are certain relationships where I tend to be an exploder. When times of chaos happen, I push those feelings that accompany chaos out and create chaos externally, and that's when I have an exploder reaction. And then there are other relationships that I have more of a stuffer reaction. When conflict arises and feelings of anxiety happen, I push that chaos down inside of me, and that's when I have that stuffer reaction. I don't know whether you have both of those reactions or just one, but whether you're an exploder or a stuffer, I wrote this book for you. I know what it feels like to crawl in bed at night and lay there 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and my mind's still whirling from the mistakes of the day before, feeling like I've made a commitment in my heart not to explode or not to stuff, to be more honest, to be more authentic in my relationships, to be more patient with my kids and with my husband, and yet lay there in the middle of the night reviewing everything that happened that day and feeling like I failed again today. Will this ever get any better? So I decided to really let Jesus address this issue with me in my heart and start a new pattern, a pattern of what I call imperfect progress. Realizing that I'm still going to mess up, but also realizing that Jesus has a grace that is sufficient to carry me to a place of making progress in this area. So I don't know if you've ever struggled with yelling at your kids and fussing at your husband and maybe stuffing down things with your friends and not being honest, or whatever the case may be. If you've ever had one of those nights where you've laid awake in bed and wished things could get better, I think Unglued is probably the book that will help you. It's definitely a book where I'm not the hero of this message, but I definitely authentically and realistically lay out principles that God has taught me through His Word that have helped me, and I think they can help you and provide hope for you. One thing I can promise is when you finish reading Unglued, you'll close the pages of this book and you'll say, whew, I feel so much better about myself because Lisa is way crazier than me. So check out Unglued, and today I think we're giving some copies away. If you leave a comment below, maybe you'll win a copy, and if not, I'd love for you to get a copy. Unglued, Making Wise Choices in the Midst of Raw Emotions.